Hello and welcome. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this is Dwarf Fortress BasmentBorn. Almost forgot the name there for a moment. So, just after the last episode ended, I didn't quite pause it immediately as it ended, and we shifted seasons to fall. It is maybe a day into the fall season. That means we really have very short amount of time to do some other tasks. So if you're experienced with the game, then you probably already know that fall brings the Dwarven Caravan. It is the first caravan you'll get and the last caravan before winter. Unless, I think sometimes you can get Goblin Caravans if you're at peace with them during the winter or something like that. I'm not as really familiar with that portion of it as the basic. So I need to make some crafts, and all those dwarves I got flooding in, a good many of them were passable crafts dwarfs. So I decided I would turn them into crafts dwarfs for temporarily make a stockpile for them, and they could clear out some of this gosh darn chalk. Yes, I will be using it, but there are layers upon layers upon layers of it, and I will probably have enough chalk to do anything I need to do. So that being that, I've also designated out the rooms. And each of these hallways is 10 rooms deep by 2, so there's 20 in one of those hallways. This won't be dug out until we get most of that finished. I've designated a trade depot to be built, so my dwarves are going to be pretty busy. And then a small section over here to be dug out, mostly for refuse and like a small glass sand collection area. Things are going to get interesting. I also want to try and break into the cavern lair soon. Hey, there's some logs in the water. And it looks like there's some animals. Maybe our fisher dwarves will go ahead and get to that. Also designated that construction to... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Let's see, I always have trouble spotting it when it does this. Where are you? So... Ah, there you are. Who spotted you? There doesn't even seem to be a dwarf near you. I mean, I guess this person. But, so there's a thief here. It's not like we really have much they could have stolen. But that does mean we've gotten to the point where thieves are prevalent. They are going to start appearing. I'm not really worried about the message that says I need more plump helmet spawn. Again, that is something that will correct itself, and I'll probably have more than I ever need. Another use I thought before I got the military up and running for those extra dwarves, I was thinking about making them into miners. And I could set up like a temporary metal production. I've got enough to make iron pickaxes. And I can just set them out to help our dwarves. And this would have an additional benefit of making them much stronger. So if I made them even crossbow dwarves, because they use their crossbows as backup warhammers. Make rock crafts, put that on repeat. Rock crafts, repeat. Rock, repeat. And then I would like you to actually make some bone bolts. And do that until I do not have any more bone. We have struck Jasper. It must be up here. Oh. Maybe I can refine some of that Jasper with some gem cutters. But I think that's something I'll have to mess with a little bit later. See, that's native gold. If I had a smelter, could turn it into something. Or I could just try and sell them straight up gold nuggets. But, we'll see. It's not imperative I get anything out of this caravan. Actually, where is my second? Are they both in there? Where is my second miner dwarf? Is he just on break? He's making crafts. Give me a moment. I'm just going to rectify that. Stone crafting. Oh, whoops. I set them to have... Not switching over to it just at the current moment. Just want to go ahead and set that. And take that off of you. Commit. Thought I'd say I made it all up ready to go, and I just didn't do it. So I want my 2 miners actually mining. Again, the trade isn't as important. Lavender jades. Darn it, I didn't make it in time. So where did he spawn on this map? See if I can see him move when everything starts. Ah, there he is down there. No, I don't think that's the trade depot guy. Oh well. Again, it wasn't really important that we make this first trade expedition. It was just important to get it set and get it started. And I would have liked to have traded at least a little bit with them, so that next year they would have brought a larger trade setup. We're all the same as ever. What do we need from the merchants? So in the coming days, I would like to see a little leather. And leather is usually pretty cheap. Let's see. I would like to see... I think we'll be good on most metals, at least for the moment. Blocks I don't really have any needs of. I'm assuming to get some seeds, but... most of the stuff we should be able to make ourselves. Yeah, by the time we get to next year, I don't imagine there being anything I need in particular. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I don't think we'll really need anything. Just throwing a little leather, eagle leather, but yeah. Just to make sure they have some. But what they want from us are crossbows, battle axes. We could probably make a few of those. Prepared meals. Is that right? Or is it splints? It's hard to tell sometimes. If they had splints, they'll actually pay really good for them. I could make splints right now. And crystal glass toys. I'm not sure how to make crystal glass, though. Headwear and quivers. I don't think we're making ivory or tooth scepters. But maybe if we make a whole bunch of armor, we can offload the badly made ones. Alright, well, that's not a huge deal. But that does get us into the point where we need to start ramping everything up. Because this is going to be the last period where it's going to be peaceful. We're going to start getting more and more goblins. Alright. And then I should also make a... I don't want to do a finished goods. Let's do a custom stockpile. And we will make it for... let's see. Let's disable everything. And then we're going to block all finished goods. Where the type is fine. Or actually, let's see. So I don't want armor, musical instruments, toys, flasks. Chains should not be in here. Crowns, rings, earrings, bracelets, large gems, legwear, backpacks, quivers, splint, crutches, tools, and codices. Any material will be fine. And then we just want to make a small and this will be just for those type of goods. E, I would like to set up a small gym area. Let's see. Furniture. Furniture is going to be kind of a large, maybe the bulk of my production. Ammo is going to be a small section. And we'll set that up for now. And then we're going to actually remove those things from the stockpile. So no furniture. So we're going to block that or disable. No ammo. And no gems. And so that should get that started. Now, I know we had a hunter out earlier hunting elephants. Maybe I can find where the crossbow bolts went, because they don't always use every single one of them. And sometimes you have to go recover them because they're forbidden after they're used. It kind of helps prevent dwarves from running out and grabbing ammunition during the middle of the firefight, but I'm not seeing... Maybe every bolt struck its mark? I don't know. Is that just a fish? It is. Alright, well, I guess it's a lungfish. Maybe it can breathe above water? I don't know. I don't really know what a lungfish is. Alright, so that's done. Let's set up a refuse. Set it one back from where the entrances will be. And then build doors. I don't have doors right now. But let's take a look. I want to make sure the setting, no bones. Is it forbid? There we go. No shells, no teeth, no hair, wool, horns, hooves. We just want corpses and body parts in there. Because we can use the bones. I should make a little stockpile for bones and whatnot. But also, let us take a look at refuse. Ignore refuse from outside, but gather refuse. Alright, so it looks like our basics are set up. Eventually, maybe I'll have the refuse from outside cleaned up if I get the surrounding nature thoroughly under my control. But until then, take it easy. Just keep our home clean. They're working pretty hard on that. Yeah, having even one extra miner would probably be a really good thing. So in this little mini hallway, I guess you could call it, that I have dug between these two rooms, this is actually where I want to put a lot of the masonry, carpentry, stone crafting type workshops. Is through here. Wood and stone is what I want to collect here. And then back. Let's see. I can do this and that. Go ahead and get rid of those, and I'll put a stockpile in their place. Probably maybe clothing stockpile there. You know, something like that. I might even open up that wall that I have there, but mostly it's just to keep it organized in my mind what I want each thing to do. The merchants will be leaving soon. Did they ever arrive?
Make more room. Here comes migrants.
So we got more migrants. Needs carpentry. Oh, it's probably because wait, J. And then M. Yeah, he's been working hard on his assigned tasks. So I wonder how many migrants we got this time. They should all gather. Well, I was thinking they would gather right where our caravan used to be, but I don't see them going there. Looks like we might have only gained 2. Well, let's go take a look at this and read our new door. Oh, we got 8. It just hasn't shown up on the... Let me check that real quick. Yeah, it just hasn't shown up. In fact, I'll go ahead and pause there. Alright. Do a double read, make sure everything's set up right. So we have a good woodcutter. Now I wonder if he already has an axe. I think they usually come with the tools they need to do their job. So second woodcutter's alright. Well, you're another woodcutter. So this would be... We'll have 3 woodcutters. You're not really good at too much else outside of being a woodcutter. But maybe I should leave you as just a carpenter. Because there is... You know what? We'll do that. Because you've already got good skill on that job. Hunting and trapping on you. Let's see. You, who are just a fisher? Yet another candidate for the militia, I believe. Yeah. But, we'll make that work. Apparently you make a good law dwarf because you are weak, which I am totally okay with. But I would like to give you some other jobs that you can do while you're not that yet. I don't really have any gem cutters, and I've got a few gems. Maybe that'd be a good way to make a little extra. Let's see, you're a great glass maker. You might have somewhere later in a fortress. And then you're just a miller. Yeah, I think... And I don't really need... Signature, cook... You got... Yeah, I don't really need a huge amount of dwarves at this time to do very specific jobs. I think most of the dwarves I have on the jobs that they're doing are just fine. So I will have probably 2 full squads of 6 or 5. I can't remember what a full... In fact, let's go take a look at that. If I create a squad, we'll say leather. They can have up to 10. I'll probably just put 6 in each. And I have 2 and they'll alternate. In fact, might be a good time to add a task. New work order. Make wooden crossbow. I need 12 of them. Wild boar, who's just in the middle of our home. Alrighty then. What are you? Oh, stray yak bull. Alright. Ah, cat gave birth. It is the beginning of the cat explosion. It's nice to see that the kid is in the pantry playing with the new kittens. Now, I was going to do a set of sloping ramps for this, but I think when I'm ready to expand the fortress down, I'm actually just going to build a central small shaft. Probably build a lock room in between, just to make sure that when I get down into those deep depths, I don't run into anything too nasty. And our miner dwarves are making good progress. Let's go ahead, and we probably already have a lot of wood, but let's go ahead and chop down some more trees. In fact, let's chop down the trees that are above our base. And hopefully I'll get rid of some of that root network that's starting up there. Uh-oh. Wild boars fighting. Ah. So this person had some iron bolts on them. Hopefully we can take his kill and make them into bone bolts after it gets butchered. Let's go to where they're fighting. Alright, we can go ahead and watch him. So it looks like all the bolts are becoming, yeah, it looks like all the bolts are becoming broken as soon as they hit the ground. I thought some were supposed to survive. He has no ammunition. But it did die. Please tell me we will... so there's 2 bolts there. And that's not forbidden. Those are only 2 bolts that survived. Weird. Now let's see if our dwarves actually take that corpse. is... Oh, nope. B. And then... Needs butcherable, but... There is a butcherable animal. Right there. Why are we not butchering this? Wild boar corpse. Guess we're just killing animals to kill animals? Alright, well... Maybe there isn't a reason to have hunters. Or maybe I'm just fundamentally misunderstanding something. We'll see. We've got some lazy dwarves sitting around. Let's check down here. Alright. Piles. Wood. So this is gonna get rid of a lot of lazy dwarves. And then stone. Most people don't make a stone stockpile, and there's a good reason not to do so. I, on the other hand, hate having a messy fortress. Build, workshop, mason. So I'm gonna build 2 mason workshops. And then 2 carpenters. 1 bowyer. 1 craftsdwarf. Mechanic. And what else would be good to have in this area? If nothing else, I could probably move and space out these. There's 3 spaces. I need to move 3 workshops. Yeah, it should work out. And then you. So I still need a bowyers, a craft dwarf, and a mechanics. Build, workshop, T. Mechanic should be up here. Craft here. Bowyer here. And that gets most of those basic ones up and running. And you can tell these dwarves to stop repeatedly making anything. And then get rid of those workshops there. And then we have 1 idler. It's floating around, but it's... we seem to be keeping our dwarves pretty busy. Because I'm sure the miners are helping out with this, they can go ahead and start opening this up. And we can start getting our dwarves some better rooms. We have about 23 dwarves now that I have to get rooms for. So one of those wings will get me 20, another wing will get me another 20. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and open it up to 40. Let's see. Piles. H for cloth. Let's see. Leather. coins I'm probably not going to be setting up just yet, but armor and weapons are P. And then I can put another custom stockpile down here if I need. In fact, maybe a let's do knit or enable. Forbid. It's basically these. I don't think any of that needs to go in here. I should extend this furniture stockpile, but we'll leave it like that for the moment. Until it drives me insane. But I'm sitting here drinking my warm glass of tea, or cup of tea. Just relaxing from a long day of work. Alright, so it is going to drive me insane sooner rather than later. How do I remove it? So this was just a furniture one. You're going to remove this and then replace it with an actual furniture one. There we go. And we can actually start getting rid of some of the stuff once I have less idler dwarfs. And this can be removed. Eventually that bowyer can be removed as well. Set this up. This will be a for sand. So when I need sand, I can gather sand. Already set up. Alright. So I think our miners are also doing the hauling work. Let's see, maybe I could go ahead and, but wooden bolts tend to be, I think they're training weapons. I think I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to think about what my options for actual bolts are. I need to start getting the military set up, but I also need these rooms to be dug out. And then these rooms, this will become the barracks, and I don't know what the central room would be, maybe some sort of defense station. But I will figure that out in between the next episode. Thank you for joining me. I'm Inverted Umbra. Have a good one.